Before we start, disclaimer here, the content in this podcast is for adults and may not be suitable for kids and may or may not be your cup of tea. The purpose of the podcast is to inform and to educate. So please use your own discretion. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Advice for Life with Lynn. Today's issue is female pleasure and breaking the taboo behind it. Hit the music there. Oh, yeah. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Every single person is different.
Right.
Some people, experience things in a different, they're faster, they're not, men too, right? So I always say you have to ask questions. Do you do like this? Do you like that? Do I do it like this? Do I do it like that? Not everybody's the same. But some men, right? It's like this, I know what I'm doing.
Right.
So,
Right. Get defensive.
They get defensive. And then that's where the conversation needs to get at some point is like, you have to open your mind and understand that everyone's different, that it's okay to ask, that it's okay to incorporate things, that the idea is for both of you to have pleasure and have a good time, not one-sided, and for women to stop faking it.
You have problems? She has answers. Getting down to the nitty-gritty with people who know what they're talking about. This is Advice for Life with Lynn.
Can you believe I've been doing this podcast for 10 years? I was doing a podcast before people even knew what podcasts were, and I was just thinking that this topic has never come up. This podcast is about how to have a better relationship with yourself and others, so why haven't we covered female pleasure? We've had a sex therapist on at one time. That was juicy. She was talking about couples pleasure. And many years ago, we had Dr. Roy from Dr. Studio on, who taught us healthy women have healthy orgasms and all about female health. But then I realized female pleasure or self-pleasure hasn't come up because it's still kind of taboo. And that's the truth. But we do sexualize women all the time in our society. Duh, we do it to ourselves, we do it to each other. So why are we so freaked out about one of the oldest and safest forms of sex? Like, if my mom was listening, I might be blushing a little bit. But then why? We're going to talk about that. Today's guest is so cool. She's changing the way we look at and purchase, we'll call them novelties, to enhance our pleasure. I was really thinking really hard about how I was going to word this, but that's the best I could do. She's also, I have to word it a certain way. She's also going mainstream. She's attempting to go mainstream, but she is going mainstream. And she's taking the so-called dirtiness, in a bad way, because some people like being dirtiness away from this whole situation. She's a business owner in Miami who makes these products, but they're really different products because they're considered a luxury novelty. In fact, she's really working hard and is going to very soon be selling them in regular stores, like Nordstrom. So it's more elevated. That's such a trendy word, but it's very appropriate here. It's more elevated than, buying them at one of those places. It's off the highway, or even online, which you can get her products online. We'll talk about that. Her name is Marian Coelho.
Yes.
And she's a founder of novelties called IDG. It stands for Indulgence. I like that. Which makes many things, among them several luxury sexual wellness products in the United States, Mexico, and Central America, among many places. Marian, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're a first for us.
I'm very excited.
Okay. First and foremost, what made you decide to make novelty toys for self-pleasure for women?
So I work in the luxury business. I've been working for beauty and like fragrances and makeup for 20 years and for high-end brands. So I have the experience in that sector. And I basically wanted to create something that I'd love to get for myself, right? I love toys. I felt that I needed them at some point in my life, right? And the way to purchase them right now, it's so, like you're saying, right? It's in these stores that it's not something that you park, far away backwards so nobody sees your license plate. You put on your hat, the black bag. Nobody needs to know what that is and stuff like that. So it's like, why does it need to be like that, right? Why can't it be something, an experience that you're proud of, that you say, hey, I'm going to go here and get this, or look at my bag, look what I got, something you're excited about instead of hiding, right?
Well, let's talk about that. Why do you think we feel we have to hide?
I think it's a man's world, let's say. So since they're small,
It's
like for a man, it's okay if they masturbate, if they watch porn, if the whole industry is based on them. Even the way they portray when they're having sex with women, it's like, you know, you get on them and they're having an orgasm right away, which is so fake, right? You need to be. That's not how it works, right? That's where toys come in handy,
it's
right?
It's
a performance, but they believe it. It's the way that they think it is. They people normalize, like the society normalizes that it's okay for men. But if a woman is watching porn, it's like, why are you watching porn? If a woman masturbates, it's like, what's wrong with you? Like, why?
So true.
You know, you can't do that. That's not okay. Don't touch yourself. It's bad. So since you're very small, that's the message.
Oh my God!
We get.
I grew up in a Catholic school. It definitely was. You were a bad person.
You're bad,
especially a girl.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, that's not okay, right? We should be able to be happy about what we're getting, and we should be, you know, it should be something that, what I'm trying to do here is to make it part of your wellness routine. It's like, if you're spending time putting creams in your face and doing things for your hair and doing all these red light things and all of that, then, you know, finish your day also with an orgasm and go to sleep.
So did you feel like, as a businesswoman, oh, I love your red heels. If you guys could see, she's got these fabulous satin red heels on a Saturday morning. Okay, now I know what motivated you. Did you look at the market and go, there's nothing out there like this? I have to go to that dirty, nasty store up the highway and wear a hat. So I want to sell my product, this great product, in a big box store. Is that what motivated you?
So there's a friend of mine that I had that a while ago. She was 45 at the time. We got into a conversation about making, you know, how do we spice things up, you know, the girl talk. And she had never seen a toy, not even held a toy in her hand. And she was how old? 45 at the time. Yeah. And I said, wait, I mean, like, at all? She was like, nothing at all. I've never even seen one up close. And I'm like, okay, lunch break, let's go. We gotta go to the store. It's not pretty, but we're gonna go to the store.
Go off the highway.
Yes. You know. Exactly. So when she went in, she was like, oh God, because it's just, you know how it is. It's
overwhelming.
Like, it's overwhelming. Yeah, you got the heels over here. You got like, it's just random things. And then you get the store with the curtain. And then it's just like, it's like it's like too much.
It is too much.
And at that moment, I thought, it is. I thought, what a sucky experience, right? This is not really, when you're getting into it,
right,
how I would want, right, someone to experience that. It should be something different. It should be something sexy and playful and just another, you know, mood to it. So at that moment, I said, this is something that we can do, right? I like it. You know, I'm into the toys. I'm in luxury. I know how this works. Let's create something interesting.
What happened? So you guys left with nothing?
No. The big bag.
and did your friend enjoy her purchases?
She thanked me eternally, of course, because it's just it's something you know, especially if you're married for a long time, and you know, it's just it's a toy. It's like toys.
Was she married and
she was married.
And how did her husband handle it? Because some men are, I mean, especially like you said, been married a long time. Some men are like, well, if I can't please you.
Yes.
And then other men are very open.
And that's another target that we have. Something that we want to do is take the stigma off of it. This is not competition. This is your friend.
Right.
This is
your supporter.
Yes. Right. This is a teammate. It's a teammate. So that's something.
How could you? Yeah, I'm curious about that. As a businesswoman, how could you include partners in a, not just in marketing, but in the actual device? In the actual device.
So we're not just selling the toys by themselves, right? It's supposed to be an experience, end to end. So you have this first kit is like the basics, right? With your essentials. It's the way it's presented and the way that we're marketing it, right? It's not being said like, oh, you need this because you're not getting satisfied, or no. It's more of like, hey, let's add this to our you know, our experience.
Right.
And the idea is to create other kits that also that are also for men, for example. So the man's not left out. This one is
for him, or she uses it with him, or like a group.
Both.
Okay.
It's
and how would you, you know, I don't know if you want to share that, but how would you, I don't know why we wouldn't want to share it, but how would you, we're going down a rabbit hole. But I'm just curious, like, how would you give instructions? Like,
so we have general instructions online, right? Of how to, in the case that you have not done it, you know, used anything at all. So
like she comes home with this package and says, okay,
and it's
honey.
like, we're targeting also the man in the sense of get this for your woman, right? Or for your partner.
Right.
Like, for example, our Mother's Day campaign was like, give her something she really wants, right? Give her something different. Like, stop giving her flowers and chocolate.
Right.
Give her something she's going to enjoy.
But how does he feel left out? How does he not feel left out? Excuse me.
He shouldn't feel left out because he's giving this to her and she's going to want to use with
but
him.
He might. So how would you market that to include him?
It's through blogs that we're developing things, developing texts so that to educate. That's the whole thing. We have to educate the men in that this is not competition. This is, once you see what you're doing, even if you're using a device to cause displeasure
it's an enhancement.
in your partner, you're still doing
a supplement.
it. Yeah. And it's just a matter of communication.
Right.
And how you portray it, and just so it's not selling it to the one just for the woman or just for the man. It's a whole. That's why in terms of in the campaign we don't even have humans, right? It's the jaguar, it's Zen, it's the wilderness. It's like we're not putting this is like just women, men. It's not. It's just it can be anyone.
Yeah,
right?
your I don't want to say mascot. Your emblem, your logo is a jaguar.
Yeah, it's a jaguar. Yes,
because
it's wild. It's curious.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
It's sexy.
Yes.
But it's not, it doesn't matter if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're black, if you're Hispanic, if you're white, if you're nothing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because sex is just sex. It's just pleasure. And that's for everyone. It's not, it's not for a specific type of person.
So I'm glad I nabbed you before you exploded on the mainstream market. So we can look back at this. How has your trail been to get these products in big box stores like Nordstrom?
So that's still in the talks. It's not there yet. It's a little difficult because of the category.
Because of what we're talking about.
Because of what we're talking about. So it exists. It's just like as products that you can sell individually, and it's not branded. So I'm having, that's what I'm going through right now. It's like, look, it's not just put the product there. No, this is a brand, right? So it's a branded store online, all of these things. It's not just to put the product there like everybody else. So that's where.
Well, I think what you're saying is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's a little jarring for some people, like your friend who went to that store, to see a fake plastic penis in a plastic, container from China or whatever. It's like, wow, okay, a little shocking, and it feels vulgar and dirty and wrong to some people. But if you're packaging in the way, because I've seen your package, it's not just packaging; it's communicating a message. It's like in this beautiful velvet bag. It's like you would buy, I don't know, a beautiful hair product, or makeup. There's nothing dirty or jarring about it. Is that where you're coming from?
Yes, it's discreet. So even our mailing boxes, right? There's nothing, you can't see anything anywhere. Mm-hmm. So you can receive it and have it there in your front porch, and you're going to be like rushing home. Oh my God, I'm receiving my package. Nobody see it, right? And it's not. It's, and the idea, right, eventually is that you don't feel that fear, that you're okay taking your bag, but everything is discreet. Everything is it's high end. There's nothing. There are no images. When you go to the store, you see the images there.
It's a lot.
So you have to be hiding it. You get home, and if you have kids, you're like, we'll put the bag away. Be careful. All of that.
We don't hide tampons from kids.
No.
Maybe we used to.
That's where we go back to the other conversation, saying they taught us that this is bad.
Correct.
So it's like, this is not bad.
It's so confusing as a woman. We're really on I feel a turn, a change. I'm stumped for words, but like I said earlier in the intro, we sexualize ourselves and each other, women, from a very young age, but yet, like you were saying, the sexuality part, the pleasure part, is a man's world still. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. And and I'm not saying not everyone, right? You can't generalize, but it's, again, because of the porn industry, it's thought that you get into bed with a woman, and it's like in 5 minutes they're living the life, and it's not true. You need at least 20 minutes of some sort of foreplay to even get started.
First of all, let's start with our head. Okay, let's be a smart person. Say the right words.
It's like, it's hard, and we're also taught. I'll speak for myself, right? What I learned and what I felt was that if you say something, you make the other person feel bad. And then it's like, so you don't say anything.
Right.
So if the person's sucked in bed.
Diminish ourselves.
They sucked in bed and okay, well, you did great.
But we also have to teach each other as women to open our mouths and speak and say what we like, what we don't like, what we want. Doesn't mean you're a bad person or you're not a nice girl. It just means you're a human.
Every single person is different.
Right.
Some people, experience things in a different, they're faster, they're not, men too, right? So I always say you have to ask questions. Do you like this? Do you like that? Do I do it like this? Do I do it like that? Not everybody's the same. But some men, right? It's like this, I know what I'm doing.
Right.
So,
Right. Get defensive.
They get defensive. And then that's where the conversation needs to get at some point is like, you have to open your mind and understand that everyone's different, that it's okay to ask, that it's okay to incorporate things, that the idea is for both of you to have pleasure and have a good time, not one-sided, and for women to stop faking it. Because that's what we do. We fake it until we make it.
And there's so many reasons why. There are many reasons why to get it over with, sadly, to not hurt the other person's feelings. I feel like that's a very young thing to do. I'm not going to get into my personal life, but that's a very young thing to do for women. I think when you get older, you're like, no, screw that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Life's too short.
I'm guilty when I was younger.
Yes.
Because then you're like, poor thing. Pobrecito. He tried so hard, but
no, buddy. Let me tell you.
And now it's like, no.
Right.
Even before, when starting a relationship, it's like as you get older, you start losing that fear.
Yes.
I guess I don't want to say fear of acceptance. It's not that. It's like.
Yeah.
It's like maybe, I don't know.
Being liked, good enough, I don't know.
You start losing it. And even in the beginning, look, before we even get anywhere, you don't even get to that point until you say, look, I like to ask questions. I like to be asked. Are we on the same page or are you going to get, are you going to get defensive or whatnot? Because if not, we're not even going to go there.
Yes, that's a very good point to get to know each other that way. How are you communicating to the heterosexual versus homosexual guy these products could be for you?
So targeting, like in terms of saying this is for heterosexual or homosexual, we're not doing that. Again, it's through experiences, and if that experience meets your needs, then that's the one for you. So, for example, if we're going to be doing a kit for like the butt kit, right? And that can be for a woman that's never tried it. It can be for a homosexual couple as well, because the items will pertain to them. It can be for anyone. So it doesn't matter, what your sexual orientation is. The experiences can be had by either or. And we will be having also individual products at some point. But the idea is to keep them as kits, as experiences end to end, right? For anyone, again, for either orientation.
How did you, because I've seen your beautiful, I don't know if your kits come in different kits. I don't know what kit I got, but the green one is gorgeous. I don't know, I'm all about packaging too. Such a woman. I'm like, I don't like the food at the restaurant, but it's beautiful. No, but everything about your products are great. How do you say, I mean, you're a female, so you're like, okay, we need this, we need that. This is going to feel great. This is not going to feel great. How did you come up with everything that's in that kit? The
packaging, if we go from the very beginning of the packaging era section, is like, okay, what do we do that is neutral, that is not just for girls, that's or for guys, that it's something that both can like. So that's why the color, the green, the gold, it's just very, it's
like a hunter green.
It's neutral, right?
And gold is very luxurious.
Yes. And in terms of the products, it's the essentials in the sense of that you can have both vibration, you can have suction, and you can have penetration, right? So these are the very basics. If you haven't had the experience yet, you can try all three and decide, hey, I'm into the suction. So the next toy that I get, it's going to have to include suction.
I see.
Or I don't like that so much. I prefer, this or that. Yeah. So it's like a trial, to see what, or you like them all and yes to all.
Like a trial kit. Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
So that's why this one was, and it's through research. It's like, okay, that's why the rabbit is not that huge. It's like a regular, it's a decent size. It's not,
What did your research show about that?
So the suction is the most pleasurable for the woman.
It's like a little rose.
It's the little rose.
You could put on your counter and not even know.
That is heaven on earth.
Unless you knew. For some women, it is.
It's amazing, and it's something you can use with your partner at the same time. Right.
Your partner can be hands-on.
Yes, and that's where
and you can have a driverless car.
Yes,
right.
And the little bullet too. It's so that's why, and also the rabbit, depending on what you're doing. But that one's a little more. It depends on how.
Lots going on there.
Yeah,
but maybe you like a big party.
Yeah. So that's so yes, the basics to get an understanding of what do I like, or are you getting yes to all. But those are through.
What's your best selling?
The kit right now. That's the number one because it's the only one right now.
Oh, okay.
We have a mini kit coming up, which is like a little travel mini kit.
So you go to the airport and they'll be like, "Oh, we know what that is." I've heard that happen to some people. Lord.
The mini kit has the same, right? So you have your little mini pouch, you have your mini lubricant, mini cleaner, and one mini toy that has both suction and vibration.
So when you go visit your mother-in-law and you need to release some stress, I'm just kidding. I love my mother-in-law, by the way. Yes.
It's got condoms as well. So in case, right, you're in a bind.
Clean.
Yeah, you gotta have it all at once. So
what is an elevated ritual to you?
An elevated ritual, I think it's when when you buy a pair of shoes and they're expensive shoes, and when you open that box and you take them out and you open that bag, the cloth bag, and then you put them in your closet and you have them there like, okay, I'm only going to use this when it's like something important, that kind of situation. So that's where the packaging is very important, to have that feeling of that it's an elevated product. It's not just in a bag with a pink, price tag on it that you can't even, you're there like breaking your nails opening it, right? It's from the very beginning, you have that feeling of, okay, this is expensive. This is nice. You open
this.
I deserve this. Right. Look how beautiful this is being displayed. I have this pouch. I have this. So that already, with all of everything being included and the way that it's being displayed, you already feel. And the products, they are high end, right? It's premium silicone. The lubricant is made like from, it's not white label, right? It's a formulation that we created. Same for the cleaner, the foam cleaner. It's not, you're not going to get a rash. No, it's a lab that everything was created. We went through several rounds of trial to get to the right formulas. So it is, everything is high end.
How difficult or not difficult is it to be a female business owner in this field?
It's a little difficult because when you try to explain it, and if you're explaining it to men, it's like you get flushed because it's like people are looking at you like, you get that face. So, why are you making that? What did you need? Did you need that? Like, it's like the minds go to another place.
Right.
So there
what
is.
Do you tell them? Give me a pitch. I'm a guy.
Why not? I say, why not? What's wrong with it? Like, why?
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Well, if she needs that, then she doesn't need me. Like, why am I even here?
I know.
What do you say to that?
Well, I say to that, you need a team player sometimes, It's not always, it's not competition. It's, you want to elevate. I ask, how do you feel about your partner's pleasure? Do you want to elevate it, or do you just keep it neutral?
Yeah, I guess you'll be able to tell by the response right away. If he's like, no, man, I'm the best, then forget it, move on to the next customer.
It is what it is. But
what do most men say?
They say that. It's like, oh, but, am I not good enough? Like,
I understand.
Why would they need that? And they start asking questions. It has happened to me. And then it's like a question like, but what difference is it? What difference does it make?
Great question.
And then I explain, it's like the difference is that you're playing with something new. It's a toy. That your partner gives it to you already arouses you. Just by giving you the gift, you're like, oh,
shoot,
what are we doing later? Like, what off the bat,
That's true.
Immediately, you get the person in the mood. Sometimes you get into a rut. Sometimes there's time that's passed by and you haven't done anything for X or Y reason. If you have kids, if the work is going a certain way, whatever, all of the things that we deal with on a daily basis, and then to come in and hey, look, what do you think about this? Immediately, already, it's like. Okay, what is this for? What are we going to do? You get the person into the mood again, right? It doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you. It's just that life happens and things get sometimes, cold for but you can come back from that.
Spice.
Yeah, it's just a little, a little thing there to spice it up again.
Do you recommend, what do you tell people in terms of frequency? Like, do you tell them well, if you're couples, you need to use these all the time, or it depends on you, or this is just a little spice every now and then? What do you say?
It's 100% up to you. Mm-hmm. If you want to use it every day, use it every day. If not, if it's once in a while, I mean, that's very personal. It's what you need, right? If you are in a high stress environment and releasing, helps you, then do it every day. If it's just, once in a, it's very personal. We can't push like, hey, use it every day or not.
Can a woman though depend on, let's say she is in a relationship, mm-hmm. Can she, because they're very convenient, let's just say, to get to the end, can she physically and mentally really depend on it too much, do you think?
I think, I don't think it's dependency. I think when you have the communication, mm-hmm. and you are open with your partner, when you're in a certain mood or when your body is going through a certain situation. You're tired. Yeah. If you're tired and you have too many things in your head and it's not going to happen. Right. So look, I'm going through this. Let's get some help because it's not going to happen. And you have other days that you're carefree, your mind is where it needs to be, and you don't need it, right? That's very, it's to have that communication, be able to do that. Right. And that's something that we'll be trying to push as well. It's like, have that communication. It's okay to talk about it and know and recognize, I'm in a mood, I'm not in a mood, I need this, I don't need it. I say it sometimes.
Women in our moods.
It's true. Sometimes I'm in the act and I'm like, okay, this is just not going to happen. Like,
I'm thinking about
you're doing
going
great.
To the grocery store.
You're doing amazing. You are the best of the best, but I need you to know that I'm thinking about something that I have to do tomorrow. So get me some help because it's just not going to happen.
Right. And it's good you encourage women to talk.
You have to talk.
We often don't.
You don't. And then what do? You fake it to make the other person feel okay.
Right. And that's not intimacy.
And that's not.
That's faking.
That's like you're sacrificing your body to please the other person. So you have sex to both of you have an orgasm or however many, and both of you leave happy. Not that you're like, okay, fine, just get it over with. That's not how it should be. Right. That's not how it should be at all.
And we want to be our authentic selves as much as we can.
But that's where communication comes in. It's super, super important.
So we talked about your advice to men. What advice would you give women who might be hiding novelty in their nightstand? Like, oh my God, I gotta hide it. I feel ashamed.
Yes. So that goes back to the whole experience of luxury and the discreetness of our products, right? There's a pouch where you can put everything in. There's just the look of everything is different than having these random multicolored toys, all around your nightstand, right? It's you're there like, what do I get, right? It's like the idea is that this is so beautiful, and after the communication part gets you understand that part, you're not ashamed of it, right? And you do need to have some sort of discreetness if you have kids, if you have people like hey, the cleaning lady or whatever.
Right. Yes.
You have everything nice, tucked away nicely in a nice package.
Although cleaning ladies do see everything.
They do. They know.
I can tell you that.
Listen, mine must think that I'm some sort of freak because obviously through the whole thing of getting this done, so many samples. I have drawers.
Maybe you are a freak, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's so funny.
She must have been like, "What is wrong with this woman?"
Or maybe she's like, "Can I have? Can I have?"
No, she did. She did at some points. Like, what? I hate to ask, but I'm like, "Oh, you want one?"
That's so funny. What advice would you give women who have a partner mm-hmm. and either are hiding it or want it and are hiding that they want it?
It goes back to the communication. You got to sit down and have that honest talk. I think it's better to be able to speak to the person that you love or you're having these experiences with and be honest and say, look, I don't want to be hiding anything from you. And this is with this and everything in general, not just sex things, right?
Right.
This is how I feel. This is what I'd like to do. I'd like to try this. I'd like to try that. What do you want to try? What do you also tell me.
How do you feel about it?
Right. Like both of us, let's get sincere about how we feel, what we want to try, what we want to experience. That's what life is for.
But what would you say, that's good advice, but what would you say to women in general? We kind of touched on it about self-pleasure and the shame behind it.
There shouldn't be any shame. And I understand when you feel it because I feel it too. I still feel it to this day. Like I'm having a heart attack here talking about this. It's like my mom's going to hear me.
Exactly. We're always worried about our moms. It's so true.
You know what? But I was wrong. When I was gonna have the launch party, I said I have to come clean to my mom. I gotta let her know what this is. She's gonna start seeing things online. She's gonna go to the party.
Right. Oh yeah.
So I'm like, okay. I sat her down, and it was in my kitchen counter, and I'm like, I was literally like sweating.
See, yeah.
I bring shame.
Yeah.
Shame, like Game of Thrones. I'm like, yeah. So I come with the bag. I take out the box, and my mom's like, what is it? And I'm like, okay, you gotta just, keep an open mind. I'm trying to like get her, and she's like, just show me, what is it? So she opens the box, and I'm like,
She's
dying.
thinking it's a bag of money or something.
I'm dying. She's thinking it's perfume or something, because it looks like a perfume.
It does.
And I work with perfumes, so that's what she automatically she was thinking, and she's like, she just put her face like, in Spanish.
Right. Say it in Spanish and then say it in English.
She's like, ¿esto es un consolador? Like, is this a vibrator? And I'm like, yes, sí. Yes, it is. And then she...
I thought consolador was concealment.
Consolador. No, consolador is a vibrator. And then she said, is that lube?
Okay, so she knew.
She knew what it was, but this is where she got me. Is this lube? And I said, yes. Does it have what is it? I can never pronounce it. Hyaluronic acid? Hyaluronic acid.
Oh my God, that's your base.
That's what she said. She asked me that question. Hyaluronic acid. Yes, I could never pronounce it. And I'm like, what? What did you just ask me?
We're not rejuvenating.
She's like, does it have that? Because that's really good. And I'm like, yes, it does. But why are you asking me that? I said, no, because that's just está bueno. And I'm like, she shocked the hell out of me.
How old is she?
She's 77.
Okay.
So she opened like my eyes. She's like in two ways, right? First, don't be scared to communicate in general, because if
even to your mother,
don't be scared, because you might be surprised what you get back.
Okay.
Sometimes you assume things and you don't do them because you're assuming the worst. So just do it, because most of the times you're going to be surprised. And then secondly, from there is like, wow, like this age target, I wasn't thinking about it. And,
women in their 70s, maybe
70s, 80s, right? And it makes total sense.
Yeah.
It makes total sense, because you're in that space that most of those women, they're alone, right? Because either divorced or whatever. But they're still a woman. They still want to remember what things felt like.
Right, of course.
You know what I mean?
Did you give your mom a sample?
I gave her a sample. And I've been asking, but
how did it go?
I asked, but she's the one now. She hasn't told me. She's like, no, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure she did.
Oh, she's tried it.
Totally
tried it. Maybe she got a little scared to get to the end, but she's dabbled.
I said to her, look, just try the rose.
Okay, yeah.
At least try that one. And I'm still waiting for the response.
I tell you, the rose is a lot for me, but whatever, everybody's different, You gotta let go.
Yeah.
Let go and be free.
That's the thing. Be free. And you're here once, right? You're here and you leave. And you get these feelings before we get into menopause, before we get into all of these, that feelings that certain things just start going away.
Yes.
You gotta live it up, enjoy it.
Well, even after menopause.
Even after, especially,
yes.
That's when you need most help, right?
Right.
That's when things get more difficult, and that's where these toys help you even more. And that's important to let also your partner know, look, circling back to the communication, look, I'm going through this change. Things are getting a little bit more difficult for me. I need some help. It's not you, it's me. It's just the way things are. This is not something bad. This is something to help us and keep us active.
Spicy.
Right? Yeah.
In a sentence, what is your best advice for life for women who want to get past the shame of self-pleasure?
At the end of the day, no matter what you do, people are always going to talk, right? So you might as well do what makes you feel good. Pleasure it should be for all of us. Don't be ashamed of your body. It's yours. It's like, just feel it. Just be free. Be happy. Like, look for ways, right? To feel that ease, to feel that you're actually experiencing beautiful things, and pleasure is beautiful. And
doctors say pleasure is a birthright.
It is. It totally is. It's 100%. And it's not fair that it's okay for men to have pleasure. You know, women, we need them. We need it. And we need it more because we deal with...
We do everything.
We do everything. We have the kids. We have work. We have the house. We have this. We have that. So many things
gotta
going
look
on in your
good.
head.
Gotta be nice. Gotta be
the red light mask and this and then like the gym and it's like you know, it's like it's crazy. We have so much in our heads that it's why not? Well, since we have so much, might as well give us something to to release some stress. It's a stress reliever.
Definitely.
It's this, you know, studies show it. I think that's why you fall asleep after. When you have relations, you fall asleep. It's just because you let go. You let go. So we deserve it. You know, we totally deserve it.
We deserve it.
We deserve it. You deserve it. Just do it. Just yes to all.
Yes to all. So tell me where we can buy your products.
idglux.com.
Okay.
So it's online. You can buy it there. And make sure to follow us on Instagram, where we'll be showing when the mini kit comes out, when the different kits start coming out. Little by little, we start doing product reveals. After the mini kit is the man's kit.
Ooh,
which is very exciting.
What's in that kit?
So the men don't get, you know, hey, what about me? It's a toy for men to pleasure themselves. It's a lube for men. It's warming. Yes, it's the woman can jump in as well, or the other man, or whatever. You know, it's you can still use as a couple.
Is it just one device?
It's just one device.
Okay.
You got to keep it simple. You know, the guys can't get too crazy with the men.
Overwhelm you.
No.
We like all.
It's got to be, you know, easy but pleasurable. Right. So
step one, step two.
Step two, and your pouch to put it away. You know, so that it's not there rolling around the nightstand.
Right.
So it's basically the same type of experience, but.
When is that coming out? Father's Day?
So far, yes, Father's Day of next year. Not this.
Okay.
Yeah, for next year.
What color's that pouch?
It's going to be black.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's going to be beautiful.
Can you imagine giving that?
Yes.
To your baby daddy or to your lover? Or just don't give it to your dad. That'd be so weird.
Yeah, that'll be weird. That'll be
weird. Super bizarre.
It's like when you're not in the mood, it's like you have your kit.
Go to the pouch.
Just go to the pouch. I have to wake up early. I'm just can't.
That's pretty funny. You're amazing, Marian. Okay, again, just to repeat, if you want to get in contact with her, you can go to her company online, idglux.com. It's Luxe, correct?
Luxe, yes.
Okay, and also on the gram at IDGI, as in I and D as a dog and G as in great, Lux, Luxe.
Yes.
Awesome. This has been a pleasure.
Same here.
In so many ways.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. A reminder to everybody, submit your questions on adviceforlifewithlynn.com. And while you're there, sign up for my free email. You'll be the first to get my weekly blog on how to live consciously and peacefully. You'll also get access to my free happiness guide when you sign up. Also, I'm looking for guests with different ways that they can help the Advice for Life with Lynn followers. So reach out, maybe if you think you've got something to say and you want to be on the podcast. Lastly, please subscribe and rate my podcast on iTunes. I really care about what you think, so tell me how I'm doing. I want your thoughts. The links are in the show notes and also on the website. I want to help as many people as I can with this podcast, so your shares, your subscribes, and reviews help us gain visibility in the iTunes store, and they help us reach more people. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next time. And remember, there is nothing we can't talk about.